Okay, Kermit Weeks here, Fantasy of Flight. I am at the Anoka Airport in Minnesota. I'm trying to find Pat Harker. Hadn't seen him in a while. I missed him at Oshkosh. I can't find his hangar. I found the airport.
Good morning.
Pat, I'm up by Twin Cities something at the northwest corner. Where are you? Yeah?
All right. Come back south.
Heading south. Okay, passing General Aviation Boulevard.
Oh, I see you. From that concrete flip wall hangar, the tilt wall. Keep coming.
Keep coming. Okay. Let's see.
Concrete with the dark green trim around the roof.
Dark. Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, I see you. Oh, right on the corner. Okay, cool. Awesome. Here we are. There's Pat right there. Oh, I said CNP Aviation Services, but I didn't see the cool. Awesome. I haven't been here in a while. Greg Herrick had a big place up here, and we'll see what we got. What's happening?
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. What's going on, man? I miss you at Oshkosh.
I know. I was there. I think I've seen you once, but you know, it's Oshkosh, and you're just walking around visiting everybody. And
awesome. Well, what have you been up to? I know you got a bunch of. I saw the little engine stand thing you guys had over there.
I know. Yep.
Met them right at the end.
Yep. Yeah. So that's one of the things. That's all to get the P82 flying someday.
Awesome.
Finally had to just build my own engine shop.
Oh,
or well, it's not mine. It'll starting one for.
I have not been here in forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's a mess because we just put that mezzanine up right before Oshkosh.
Oh yeah, no, this looks like normal to me.
This is where work gets done. That's
got a Yoder
like.
hammer. Oh my gosh, it just reminded me. I think I got some floats up here, don't I?
They're right across the ramp here.
Oh, okay, cool. Completely forgot.
I ended up, I was able to find some more.
Really?
Yep, and I bought them. Paid way too much for them because you don't show up to negotiate a price when you got a ride in a business jet.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
Lesson learned.
I always show up in a J3.
That's a smart man.
So these are for the L1?
These are L1 folks.
Oh my gosh,
But
see?
These things, when we took them apart, every hole was a binocular. Everything was blown out. And so the only parts on this whole float that are original are, there's a little formed piece in the nose gear well. That's the original piece.
Oh man, that's...
Some of the gear, but everything else built brand new. The whole thing we built from scratch.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Nothing, you couldn't save it because of all the rivet holes.
So all of this was the...
Well, this is what we've done new. So originally these floats had an electric motor with a chain, a number 20 chain, this little tiny chain, driving a sprocket and a steel gear and an aluminum gear. And I was like, there's way too many ways this can fail, right? Because there's a separate motor for each wheel.
Okay, so you kind of upgraded the...
So I'm like, I'm none of that. And so I was gonna go with a hydraulic motor first, and that didn't work because I couldn't hand pump it. There's too much internal leakage in the gear motor.
Wow.
And then I thought I saw a Swift retract actuator in a guy's hangar, and I'm like, that's exactly what I need. And so I got 4 of those, rebuilt them. They would work great for the front, but they won't fit in the back. So then plan Delta, or whatever it is.
Wow. Golly
We
moly.
copied kind of what the Jobmaster floats from Seattle, which were modified L1 floats on Beavers. It was Clayton Scott, Bill Boeing's personal pilot, had a set of these floats on a Beaver.
These seem really big for a Stinson L1.
Yeah, but they look dinky underneath it because the L1's so big.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Because there's a guy up north putting a Howard DJA on amphibs, and
Really?
the floats are as big as the airplane. Where these things look, I mean, these are big floats.
Wow, they are. Did they ever do them that were non-amphib floats?
Yeah, there's Edo 4000s.
Okay.
So there's 77 4000s or 49 4050s.
All right.
And they're 450 pounds each.
Wow.
The L1 had to have a different lift strut put on it when it was on floats.
You're kidding.
No, it's in the drawings. Do a different lift strut.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it's basically, yeah, it's heavy. Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering whether I really need to put mine on floats or not.
Well, let me get mine.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because you gotta swap out the fuel tank.
Why the fuel tank?
Different filler neck. Well, it's a Stinson. Nothing's easy. You look at it, it's like,
but if the fuel tank's in the fuselage, why would they have to change the filler
well,
neck?
when you're on this tail gear, the filler neck's at the front of the tank. And when you're on the level of floats, now the filler neck is in the back of the tank, or in the middle of it.
The middle of the
And
tank.
there's this big standpipe that hangs out there, which looks like just something you're going to trip over.
I'll be darned. Can you make a tail dragger set of floats?
Yeah, I know.
Just shorten the rear
Well,
strut.
Save the weight of these landing gear. I mean, the landing gear of these floats must weigh 120 pounds.
Oh my
Because it's got,
gosh.
it's got 6x6 nose wheels. I mean, they're huge.
Man.
These are like off-road floats.
Unreal. I had no idea with tracks up in the front there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the gear doors, they open, the gear comes out, and then they shut again after the gear's open.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty.
Have you been flying your L1 much?
I haven't flown it much this year. I was going to charge it up to go fly, and then I managed to smoke the battery with the charger last night.
Wow. Well, we just found out that at least the fabric on the fuselage of ours is now bad.
Oh, yeah. You have cotton on it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
did Stewart
so.
systems on mine.
Huh.
I love flying it.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's a great airplane.
I finally let somebody else fly the airplane so I can ride it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And it really, of all the L-birds, it's like, I mean, you've flown it. It's like the easiest airplane it is. I mean,
Yeah, it's a great airplane.
It's so
and
benign.
we found that we didn't have the right prop on it when I got it from Tallmans, and so I had one made from Mulbauer, I guess, and then we never got a chance to get it on and fly it, test it yet, because then it's whatever anyway.
I found a set of the original 6142-6 blades, and they were not cracked.
Huh.
So I'm going to have RSW put a cuff back on it.
Cool.
I do think, though, when I put it on the floats, I'm going to figure out an oil cooler.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
at some
got
point I
the
have
same-
to run over and take a peek at my floats.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, you got a lot of stuff
There's
going
a whole
on.
story about when we got those. That was pretty,
Oh my
pretty
God.
fun.
So this one of the
This is an H
P80.
model.
Oh, H model.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This, of course, for me it's like a P82, which is smaller, but it's built like a P82.
Huh.
So the P82 and the H model have a lot in common.
So this would be like a P41.
Yeah.
Half of a P82.
Well,
Yeah,
P82
so-
is still like its own animal, but
Wow, it comes with a Continental too, huh? Unreal. Is this just that's just for jigging it up?
yep. Yeah. So I had Air Corps up there in Bemidji design or build the fixture for me off the structural repair manual. right?
Wow.
And it pretty much dropped right in. We had to do a little trimming
Huh.
on on an H model, an 82, the lower longeron lays on the wing. It's got the airfoil of the wing on it,
Right.
whereas a Mustang, it's squared off.
Yeah, it's just right on the longeron. So the
Yeah.
D doesn't have these.
No, so there's nut plates in the wing, and this angle is bolted to the wing. Right? That's the airfoil over there.
Right, but something stronger is what the wing bolts to, isn't it?
No,
Not
the
just,
longeron. Yeah, there's
Oh,
fittings.
yeah,
inside. Oh yeah.
Right. Right.
But, you know, when I was taking my P82 apart, you know, I had all the, there's 8 bolts, and I had all them out, and they still wouldn't come apart. What I didn't know was there was all these little 1032s laying down the middle of the longeron.
Unreal.
And of course, the longeron was full of acorns and oak leaves. And
Fortunately, I don't collect any propellers after World War II, so you can have the H's and the P82s.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong on
That's awesome.
aero products, but you know, nobody's got any P82 props.
Wow, there's a couple of H's out there.
Yep. Yeah, Whittington has one. Couches has one.
Right, that's the ones I remember.
Yep. Yep.
Huh.
And you know, we got to see the Couches fly their H model at Oshkosh years ago, and the takeoff was pretty impressive.
Wow. Man, you collect old tools like I do.
Oh yeah. I mean, I want to be able to do it myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got these Urkel flangers, and I'd always wanted one. And they were, you know, a lot of money.
Huh.
And couldn't find one. Finally, I found one. And then,
So how does this work? What does this do?
So what it does is there's an anvil that comes down
Right,
and pinches your metal,
right.
and then there's another part. Let me, if I can spool this thing up. See, and then it rocks up, and so it tips the flange. And
Tips the flange. Well, can't you just do? It's just a strong brake, is what it is.
Yeah, but it's a brake that can go around corners.
Ah,
That's the magic. And so you could take a rib and cut your rib out,
right,
and have enough of an allowance for the flange
right.
with the airfoil shape, and then run it through this thing, and it'll tip that angle up on your rib.
Oh, so is this thing like going up and down or
Yeah, it
something?
oscillates.
I see.
And then you feed the part through, and you're just tipping that flange up, but you can tip it
I'll
up
be
going
darned.
around corners.
So you just go, what, 5 degrees at a time or something
Yeah,
like that?
you make multiple passes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, cool.
And then you have different radius dies, and that's the only
Unreal.
thing about it, is there's hundreds of
Right,
different
right.
tools for it.
Huh.
And the setup, and you can break it pretty easily if you don't set it up correctly on the first try. But you know, a lot of these old machines are pretty powerful.
Wow,
but
too
they require
cool.
some finesse.
That is awesome. So where's the P82?
It's next door.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, take you and show you. Yep.
Man,
tooth
that's
bender.
awesome. Man, that is cool.
This came out of a hot rod shop.
Is this
in
manual?
LA. Yes, this one is
Yeah.
manual. You use this.
Unreal. Oh,
Which-
it's got the little deal on there. That is
And you got a
awesome.
ratchet handle. You can
Right.
pump it. I use this thing. Actually, I used it last week for a guy's doing oil lines for a PT19.
Hmm.
And we've had to make some custom dies for it. You know,
Yeah.
different radiuses.
Yeah, looks like that's a new one.
You get up into the 2-inch, you know, pipe, you know, for like the coolant lines for the 82 or oil lines. There's a bit of an art to it. You end up burning up a stick just getting the machine set up.
Wow.
But then once you got it dialed in, it works pretty good.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal. Man, that's a nice one.
You know the Rotec?
I've got one similar like that, but it's not as, probably mine needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we're using this stuff all the time. It's just,
Too
I've had the whole
cool.
shop out in the middle of the hangar.
Oh my God, that's a big press.
Yeah. I'll fire it up for you. It sounds pretty cool.
I got a Yoder hammer just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've cleaned yours up.
Yeah, that one, I got that at an auction. It was in pieces. We had to restore it. And
Oh wow, it's got wooden.
yeah, old spruce or Douglas fir.
Huh.
Yep. Kind of have that patina. But, you know, Randy Carlson up in Fargo does just, he's a master at using that machine.
God, that is a massive one. I've got a single one that's like an 800 ton. It looks like it's got about the same bed as that, but how big is that?
1,200 tons.
1,200. Oh my gosh.
You know, you can always,
It's a guy thing.
you can always need more power. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
now these are some parts that, you know, that Randy's made on the Yoder hammer. This is,
Seriously, those
Yeah.
are beautiful.
I mean, the finish, yeah, you can't even,
those are beautiful.
it's amazing.
How long did it take him to figure out how to use that?
He's been doing it for pretty much his whole life, I think.
Wow, so here's this Yoder hammer over here. And this thing basically whacks up and down. It's got a little bit of a spring there, and you put different things in it. It goes boop, 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 boop. You just sit there and you put curved ones, so it's kind of like a, English wheeling machine, but it's a little hammer, so a big hammer actually.
You got the
wheeling machine.
The wheel. And
Yeah.
the wheel really only stretches metal.
Wow.
The Yoder hammer, you can use a thumbnail die. You can also shrink metal. So there's
Right. Oh,
but
cool.
there's wheel guys and there's hammer guys, and they can both make you the same part,
Really?
but they have different techniques.
Huh.
And then there's me.
Is this looks like an original one?
No, it's a new build. Imperial. They were down in Indiana.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm looking at that and I'm going,
It's got
you
the
know,
look.
British Crown kind of a deal.
Yeah. And then there's me, and I just cheat, and I use, you know, new technology.
Right.
Shrink and
Yeah.
stretch metal.
Right. That's a little shrinking die right there. It goes up and down. It goes.
Let me show you the press in action. So.
Oh, are you trying to impress me? I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Oh, we'll show it. It's fun to show it off.
Yeah, cool.
So we got this is a heat shield I'm making for the Goose. And so this part starts out as a flat blank.
Right.
You got your tool.
Uh-huh.
And the nice thing about the rubber pad forming is I don't have to make the other half of the tool. The rubber is the part of the tool. So we got some locating pins. We drop that in there. Fire this sucker up.
Lift it up.
Yeah. The rubber pad in there will
Right.
form it up.
So those bend straight over. Then these you got to put on a shrinker, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Over here, you're stretching that.
Yeah.
And on this side, you're trying to shrink
Right.
it together.
So then you put that on like this little thing over here.
Yep.
And shrink
Or
it.
in this case, I'm using the Urkel.
Oh yeah. There's a foot one.
Yep. So you'll come in here.
So he's actually squeezing the metal together. See, it's going away.
Yep.
Boy, that's a pretty easy one too there.
It is.
So is this like 2024 T30 or 3?
This is stainless.
Stainless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Actually, you know, stainless is not as bad to work with. No, it might be, you know, like 2024 Zero, because it's so soft, can be a challenge.
Really?
The stainless is stronger. And so I've had better luck making some fancy parts with stainless.
But this needs to be stainless anyway because it's the engine.
It's a heat shield.
Yeah, heat shield.
And on the Goose, it was originally aluminum. You know, 1930s design.
Huh.
But I thought maybe stainless behind my exhaust would be a better idea.
Yeah, cool.
So, you know, I'd have to shrink it some more and we'll keep tipping it down. You know, you might do it 2 times.
Too cool.
My problem is it wasn't enough power to do it all at once, and that's why I have that now. But I got it. I got to rewire it. I got to repair it to make it work.
Yeah, you see it push down here. See what it does?
Yeah, they come together, and
Yeah,
there's
squeezes them together.
and then they squeeze together. Yep.
And then you also have a stretcher where they actually have the taper goes the other way and the dies go out.
Yeah, I got
Too
I got
cool.
those in a cabinet, and then
Man, you got all sorts of ones. You got powered one over here.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are Swiss. These are made in Switzerland,
Huh.
and they're really nice. And what they have that's kind of nice are these Nomar jaws, and so they're fiberglass.
Huh.
And you can do that on aluminum, and it doesn't chew it up.
Oh, cool.
It leaves everything smooth.
Huh.
So if you've got a
So
structural
it's just got a little bit of a stickiness to it.
yes, it's got a little tooth to it.
Huh.
And they have another one, kind of like the old Toblerone. It comes together. It's a flattening jaw, and so if you got an oil can somewhere,
Right.
you can actually hold that.
Oh, so this is actually tapered, and so when it pushes this way,
It all comes together.
All
Yep.
comes together.
And then you got the rubber in there
Huh.
to prevent it from buckling down into the hole.
Wow, we need one of those up in Washington, but a really big one. Get everybody to come together.
Yeah. Well, here's this is what they look like. You can see the ramps.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
how
yeah.
when the pressure causes them to come
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Too cool. Little spot welder.
Yep.
Man, awesome. That's awesome. Good for you, man. I love these tools too. So is your intent just to keep doing stuff for yourself, or do you want to make parts for anybody? Or
Mostly I'm doing it for my airplanes.
Yeah.
But if I'm making a part for my airplane, I'll make some extras for trading stock.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Good for you.
But it's really not to do a business.
Right. Yeah, in the long run, that's what I want to do. I want to do my stuff. I'll do parts, but I'm not going to restore other people's airplanes.
No.
That's pretty cool.
That's a whole different ballgame. So Ed here is making a...
What's happening? Hey, Ed. Good to see Kermit Weeks.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. So here what are we making a blank for here?
Pattern for the goose, the nose piece.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So it'll go over that.
It's a part right next to the one we just pressed out.
So you just have this laid out in here, and he's just going to the different holes.
Yeah, so it's
gonna be a larger version.
It's gonna be a bigger version of that.
Right.
It's gonna have longer wings on it.
Huh.
Cover more. Yeah. But I'm gonna cut that profile.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
And then we'll press it.
Do you have it on the computer? Can you show them?
I do. I do.
So there's not much to it in CAD in that drawing.
Right.
No, but then I'll
But
go
he can
back
add
to-
some.
Yeah, so you just put
There's different layers in the drawing.
4 holes in it.
Right, and it's that profile.
Yeah. Man.
There's all
see that.
kinds of stuff in here right now. But
So all the different parts that we've made for the goose are in here in different layers.
Huh.
so I'll go.
God, I started with CAD key back in the frickin'
I did CAD key 7 too.
Oh my gosh. But
Yeah, that's what I learned.
I was like the first, mine was like really early. We're talking like mid,
There you go.
So there's the tool.
maybe late 80s. Wow.
Different colors just because.
Yeah. That is awesome. But I'm so out of it. That's the last thing I did. I haven't done anything since. So I want to learn how to do it though. Awesome.
My my college instructor, when I took CAD Key 7, he's like, well, I'm retiring after this year, and I didn't want to learn anything new, so you guys are just stuck with... That's what he told us on the first day. So he's like, if you want to just quit the class now, go ahead. I was like, well, I stuck with it. I didn't know any better.
But
yeah, it's...
And CAD key is very similar to this.
Actually, it looks a lot like that.
This is based off of AutoCAD, but they're pretty much the same too.
Wow. Unreal.
Yeah. Yep.
That is too cool. So you got, is that 5-axis?
No, just 3.
3?
Yeah, so
That's
that's kind of
pretty cool.
for metal.
It's wired for
Right.
5.
Yep.
Right.
And then the Miltronics here, that is more wood and tooling.
Right.
The tooling we use is a polyurethane, like a plastic. Or we're cutting the sheet metal blanks.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Do you
so-
guys do any 3D printing at all yet, or
No.
not yet?
I mean, I do. I got one at home that I play with.
Yeah.
And I know some people have 3D printed
They
tools.
use them for
Or
like
for fixtures, for checking fixtures.
Yeah, fixtures
Yep.
and pressing things and
Yep.
kind of stuff like that.
I have not made any parts.
Huh.
I think.
Man, you guys are way ahead of me, but but I'm looking forward to messing around with all this kind of
I
stuff.
had to find people to help me do that because that was
Wow.
not something I was going to do.
Huh.
You can only do so much at once.
Exactly.
This is a really expensive table right here. This is parts for the L15 that's down at Norville's. So these are flap brackets, and then there's a sheet metal part. So we press that out, cut these, and then they get
nice.
yeah.
That looks really nice.
Yep. And then we had some. These are the wing. These are the ribs in an L15. That's the whole rib. The
Wow. Huh.
And a tool for making some of the ribs.
And did you make these
yeah.
off
So
of this machine over here in the wood?
Yep. So here's the tool for making that. So we pressed them, and then we use the tool again for trimming.
Right. Oh, that's
Once we've
cool.
heat treated the
Oh,
part.
yeah. That is too cool.
Are we clever?
Try to be.
In our own minds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Super. Oh wow. Huh. All right, let's go see the 62, 82.
Yep. One next door.
Cool. Hey, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Let's just say hi to Ike. Come with us.
Hey, Kermit Weeks.
How are you?
Hey, nice to
I
meet you.
visited your place
I think I
5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I remember meeting you. Maybe at Oshkosh? Huh?
No, I visited your museum.
Ah.
Oshkosh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote a story about you
Oh, you did?
in the Japanese Aviation magazine.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty
Because
cool.
of your collections.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, we got brakes. We got more
Hot plane dimplers.
hot dimplers. Man, you got
So you-
tons of these things.
You need a hot plane dimpler to do 40 thousandths aluminum and higher, and
Yeah.
for, a dimple skin,
Right.
and then you have to have it for 7075 alloy, which is what I have on the P82, and so that's why I ended up. And of course, I had one, and then
Yeah. No,
Then you have spares.
Yeah, I've got one about that size, maybe a little bigger.
yep, yeah. they're-
Anyway.
But you for doing the heavier stuff, you need to have that.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, the new hangar, we just got
Wow.
that finished in the spring,
Huh.
and it was pretty much full before I had it finished.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it. I got a hangar I'm been working on. They said it was going to start last year. I'm already 7 months behind schedule. So
Yeah, it took us like 9 months to get through all the permitting with this. And then once they started building it, it went pretty fast.
So, just out of curiosity, what are you doing for a fire system in here? Have you got to do
Sprinkler.
just a sprinkler? So
They
no.
wanted a foam system, and I fought them on that because of, just across the field, it's had 2
Tell me about
events.
it. Tell
and
me
I know
about
you've
it.
had
Yeah.
personal experience with that. I mean, I wanted a system of some sort, but I did
Yeah.
not want foam.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because this isn't a workshop, the shop's next door, the fire
Right.
marshal allowed us to just go get by with a regular sprinkler
Yeah,
system.
that's awesome. Yeah, but you really don't have the public running through too. But the problem is with the public coming through, system goes off. If they can't get out, they're dead. They're going to suffocate in the foam.
Yeah, no,
So it's like
12 feet deep in there.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't think that's quite the right size.
pretty cool.
Yeah, you know this plane.
Yeah, yeah. Did I sell you the project?
was, and
yeah,
I
and
am
then
your-
we did the
I'm your
wings.
customer.
Yeah, you're
like your
the
first
only
and only
person,
customer.
only
And
customer.
you know what? And you guys did a great job. You were
Wow,
on budget and on time, and the work was beautiful. So,
That's interesting.
cool.
Yep. But it's still.
You guys mind included in the
No,
photograph?
no.
Okay.
No, so I understand this is what you flew to Oshkosh?
Yep, well, that's old trusty. That's up there.
Good.
It just works. And I think out of all the L-birds, that's the best flying.
Wow.
It's nice on, it's got real positive controls.
Uh-huh.
It's fun. It's got
What's
Great
this, a
landing.
19?
L5.
That's an L5, okay.
Yep. Yep. The
Huh.
L1, of course, is a lot easier to fly. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of a cartoon of an airplane with that rudder.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, you can close your eyes and land it, but you get going, it's kind of like a dump truck. Like, it doesn't want to do anything but go straight.
Yeah, I think it will actually fly slower than a Storch, but it's because it's got bigger engines, got more wing and stuff.
It'll kinda
But
hang in there.
did you ever fly a Storch?
No.
God, if
No,
ever-
I did fly a Storch
Okay,
at
yeah.
Yagens. And
Yeah.
it was comical because you can drive it around with a rudder, without even using any aileron. It's like
Huh.
it was just bizarre.
Yeah.
Another
No,
one
I
of
love
those-
the Storch.
Yes, it's a sweetheart.
Cool. Where'd you get all these?
Well, you should recognize some of these. These came from Bud Wheeler,
Oh,
which came from
okay.
you when Bud bought some of these.
Well, the only thing he got from me was maybe one engine or
that was
something.
it. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So,
No, I didn't.
So years ago, I bought out Bud Wheeler's collection. at
Wow.
His engine shop, and this is part of it. Yeah.
Huh. So it's like a P63 or P39
Yeah,
engine.
that's probably 39. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 63. Yeah. Got a couple spare engines.
Cool.
The only problem though is I don't have very many Allison powered airplanes.
Uh-oh. There you go. Good for you.
A guy once asked me that. Said, "How many Allison powered airplanes do you have, Pat?" And I was just like, "Well,
Huh.
I got one. I gotta fix that someday."
Cool.
That is a Lockheed 10 spar or center
Oh,
section.
that's right. Yeah.
So I just picked that up. I'm going back out in the end of August to pick up the fuselage. But 90 years old, 33,000 hours, no corrosion.
Wow.
It's
good for you.
incredible.
Cool.
I mean, you look at those skins in there. I mean, that hasn't seen the light of day in 90 years, and you look at it, and it's just beautiful.
Wow. T6, and there's the
82.
82. Wow.
Yep. So it's kind of waiting its turn. You know, I mean, I haven't really worked on it in 10 years because of the engine difficulties we were having.
Right.
And now, though, I mean, people saw the engine run. I mean, I think we're finally getting there. And
Oh, was that one of the ones? Was that the
no,
one
that's
that was on the stand?
that's a P40 engine basically.
Oh, okay.
It's a mule. It's not
Okay.
a flight engine.
Okay.
But
When you say people saw it run, where was that?
at Oshkosh.
Oh, at Oshkosh.
Yeah, the one on the trailer with the dyno, the one that made all the noise.
Right. Oh, so that was
Yeah.
that was the 82 engine.
No, that will be.
That's an Allison engine.
It is an Allison. It's the start of our engine program.
I see.
So once, you know, that engine ran pretty good. You know, the cylinders, that was really the core, was trying to solve the piston, the sealing of an Allison, because of the Allison design kind of hamstrings itself a little bit compared to a Merlin. A Merlin sleeve is much better design. It's more like a modern design. And the Allison is not. And so there's been some challenge getting it to stay around. And we've made pretty good progress on that.
Wow.
Anyway, the next engine we're going to run on the dyno will be a hot rodded up G6, but without the fuel control in the aux stage, just to keep things simple. But we can start putting more power into that piston and cylinder and rings. And if that goes well, then the next step would be to build it up as a full G6, you know, Allison, dash 143 with the aux stage and the fuel control. But we're just trying to limit the variables and the things we need to learn, you know, like one thing at a time.
And you know, everybody says, when are you going to get this flying? When are you going to get that flying?
Tuesday.
You know, and here's a great example. You know, you got the project and you know, worked on it, and then you found there was some engine issues and whatever and all. So it sat for 10 years. I've got a few projects that have sat like that. So I mean, it's like everybody wants it done tomorrow, like popcorn. And then when you get one done, where's the next one? You know.
Well, I'm usually, as soon as I start to think an airplane's about done, I'm already working on the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like working on them, but
Yeah.
this has been 25 years. So I'm 50. I was like 23, 25. I was like 25 years old when I started on this. And the joke is, it's a good thing I didn't know any better. Because I might have thought twice about it, but we're in it, you know, had to build propellers.
Are those new brakes?
Yep.
Okay, so they're disc brakes now.
Well, that's the original design.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Okay, so these are cool because P82, the master cylinder cockpit is this dinky little cylinder, and when you press on the pedal, you only activate this caliper. And this caliper is on a bushing, and then there's a cam behind it, and there's two more master cylinders built into the housing, and then this moves. So the inertia of the airplane comes in and then activates these, and so the inertia of the airplane is what boosts the brakes for the main caliper. And so it rolls. It's like an old, I guess, old Rolls Royces.
Was that
With a
done
similar
for,
design.
Was that just for efficiency or for a weight savings? For some reason?
You know, I don't know. It's the same wheel, and it's basically the same wheel and brakes as a Skyraider.
Wow, that's actually a small wheel for a big airplane.
This thing is 14,500 pounds empty weight. I mean, it's a big airplane.
Man, unreal.
The other thing
my
that's
gosh.
interesting is like the gear legs on this and the gear trunnion up inside there, you can't see it, and the sway brace and all that. It's exactly the same as an H model. It's just a scaled up version of it. Like North American was really good at, you know, recycling their engineering. Yeah. And this
So are you the BT-15 king? 13?
yeah,
Is that, well, where do all these come from?
all over the country.
Wow.
This is, yeah, that's.
I've got a,
so
I've
this
got
is where
a
it
15.
started. This project here,
Right?
when I was 15 years old.
And it's still not done?
It's
Is
still
that what
not
you're
done.
telling me?
I know, well,
Okay.
you know,
Okay. Don't pick
shiny-
on Kermit all the time.
Shiny,
Okay.
more shiny stuff came along. But I did this when I was about 16, 17 years old.
I'll be darned.
And-
So this will be the first one in the Pat Harker Museum, okay?
Yes, yes. And,
This is where it all
and
started.
this is one I need to, now I know nowadays I would make it look more authentic, but
Right. No,
I've got to be
it's
true to what I did then.
Yeah.
Except for the green. The green, that's hideous. That's got to go.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I'm going to leave it as is. All the fun
Man.
and everything I did. But yeah, I was 16 years old. Yeah.
That's unreal. That's a big jig for some kind
Well,
of
this was the center section jig for the P82.
Wow.
Because the whole P82, this thing behind you, was at one point on a shelf in pieces. And we put it all back together. We've had every single rivet out of it.
And where did this come from?
Well, we bought it from Wally Fisk here at Anoka, but it went from, so this was a test ship for North American for the engine. So it's the second E model build, so it makes it like the 24th P82 build. So the test airplane for the engine at North American for 2 years. It was a test airplane at Wright-Patterson for 2 more years for the engines. And I've got like test reports with my serial number in it, you know, like a 30-page laundry list of problems with the engines. And then, and then from there it went to Cleveland, Ohio, to the Glenn Research Center, and they had some equipment on it, and they did icing research with this from 1951 to 1957. And, you know, and then it got sold for scrap, and Walter Soplata saved it.
Oh, so this was a Wally airplane.
Yep. And he brought it to get it in Youngstown, Ohio, at the airport there for a while, and then he had it back at his farm, or, you know, in Newberry.
So, so the other one that Riley did came out of there too, but that was an
did.
XP82.
Yeah, and that was.
So they both came out of Wally's
And those were
place.
both those airplanes were at Cleveland. They were sister ships at Cleveland. And the one, and so Wally had both of them, but then the NACA came back and wanted, or NACA, and they bought the XP back from Wally and then did some structural testing on it and destroyed a lot of it.
Huh.
But Wally kept the one fuselage, and he had, you know, from the firewall through the tail. Oh no, he had no tail cone. He had from the production brake all the way to the nose.
I visited him. I was signing books in the EA warehouse. You know, they have a little author's corner there where somebody got. I think it was a Wally Soplata book or something.
Yeah, no, his son wrote a book.
Oh, his son wrote a book.
Yep.
Okay, because I happened to walk by it and it said Wally Soplata. I said, I know that name from somewhere. I visited him one time. Oh my gosh, that place was, when you walked through his house, there was, I mean, it was like you could barely get through to the kitchen because it was all stuff that was stored. Anyway, he was a legend in the saving airplane industry.
He did save a lot, and his family saved a lot. I mean, you find out that the whole family was involved in that work, you know, and they're great people. They've been really good to me over the years.
Wow.
Yeah, look at how thick the wing is on that Lockheed. I mean, it's
Unreal. So you still have to go pick up the outboard panels too, or are they here?
so they're here. They're in the back room.
Okay.
There. I had to drive out. I had a trailer built because that thing is so tall, you know, with height restriction. I had to build a fixture. Actually, it's sitting on it now, where I used it to tip it, you know, to get under height.
Oh, cool.
And we brought that and the wings home and the QECs, and then I'm going back out end of August to get the fuselage. That'll be a lot easier to pull home. This did not help the mileage on
Wow. So you got a low boy or something, or you
I had a trailer built.
Oh, you had a trailer built.
I got a triple axle, just a bumper pole trailer, you know, but it's only 24 inches tall on the deck, so I could haul this.
Yeah, at some point I'd love to get a 10. I've had an AT-11 and I flew a Lockheed 12 one time, and wasn't a whole lot of difference that I could tell. But a 10 just because of Earhart, you know. Anybody with a museum would love to have one, so good for you.
There's one coming on the market.
Oh,
not this one.
Yeah.
There's a flyer.
Yeah. Huh.
Yep. I believe that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Well, let me know. Whatever, we'll see.
It's
cool.
Overseas.
Awesome.
I like airplanes that come.
Kermit needs another project.
Yes.
Is it a flyer?
It's a flyer.
Huh. Is it the one that was over here that was the one that was part of the Chamberlain deal or something?
I'm not familiar with that. I think it's over in Poland though.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Because there's only 3. There's 2 flying right now. There's the one in Poland and there's one in New Zealand.
Oh, cool.
that are flyers. And then,
For New Zealand, yes.
Wow.
you know, the Canadians have one. I don't know if it's in Winnipeg, but it was, you know, Air Canada. And I don't think they fly it currently. But I've learned for me, it's best for me to bring an airplane home on a trailer because
Yeah.
then I know what I got.
Yeah,
So
there
I
you
fly it
go.
home and I still take it apart. So I might as well
Yeah.
just take it apart ahead of time.
Oh my God.
Or have,
Well,
or have somebody else take it apart for me.
yeah. I don't think you would have flown this one home.
No, this would have taken some work.
So when was the last time this flew?
1989?
Oh.
89 or
okay.
86.
Okay.
So it was out in Oakland, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw this at Oakland. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because there's a Sunderland there
Yeah.
at that museum.
No, it's a Sandringham. No. It's
Salient?
a Solent.
Solent.
It's a Solent. That's the later one that had the Centaurus engines on it,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, way.
Yeah. Big one. Yeah, there was like two brothers or something, and I think there was three of them there at one point, and they saved one of them, and
Wow.
it's been sitting there ever since.
Well, for an
Cool.
airplane that spends its whole life in saltwater, I mean, it's amazing that they're around at all.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah, this was built for Braniff in 1935, and flew for Braniff up until the war, and then I was, you know, had an N7 something number, so but I believe it would have been, you know, Department of Interior or OAS would have had it for during the war years.
Cool.
And after the war, had a few other change of ownerships, and then it went to PBA, which was Providence Boston Naples Airlines.
Huh.
So flew around, you know, hauling people to Nantucket, and then down in Florida. It was kind of a
So
seasonal.
did you
airline.
pick this up at the Oakland Museum, or was this at Nuttree? Somebody said maybe.
Nope, it was down at Hayward.
Hayward. Where's
Yeah.
Hayward?
You know, just in the bay. San
Oh,
Francisco
okay.
Bay, Hayward.
Okay.
Yep.
But it was at one point at that museum.
Yes.
Okay. So why was it moved out of there?
It was still belonged to an individual.
Okay. Yeah.
Pulled it out. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And got that opportunity to do this.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Absolutely. It's like, this is,
Unreal.
you know, this will be fun because I can take my friends and go make some memories.
Too cool. Oh my gosh. Anyway. All right. He's got projects too, I'm just saying, over and out.